Hello on for another project. So this is going to be a three-part project actually. This one was requested in one of my last videos. I'm not sure which video it was. I'm not sure how to do all that editing stuff that people usually do with this, but pretty much someone wanted me to do a metamorph project, which off the back, metamorph is 100% guarantee free money. It's easy to do. I think when I came back to this league after a month, I was buying 7 of them for like 1 chaos or 10 of them for 1 chaos. And the easy way of making money on this. So all of the catalysts, the biggest ones you're looking for is like on league starts, even fertile, tempting, and prismatic are your 3 money makers. Because prismatic are like 5 chaos, fertiles are 3 to 4, and then usually, if I can find this one, it's like 1 chaos right now, but on league starts, these go for a lot more money. And also, don't forget, you can vendor these for 3 to 1 recipe to get something new. So if I took like 3 of these, so it's 30 of them, sold to a vendor, you get a random one for every 3 you sell. So then you go back and it's like there's 5, you know, there's money right there, made more currency right there, made about, what, selling 3 garbage ones for like 5, like 9 chaos, 10 chaos, give or take. So it's another way of making money that people usually do for fun. But we're pretty much going to see with this project is we're going to pretty much test rusted, test polished, and test gilded. I was originally going to do winged also, but it's extremely hard to buy 20 winged scarabs because no one has more than 1 usually when you look at trade, so it wasn't really worth doing. So we're just going to do the 3 easy ones. And we're going to do them all on City Square because it has 2 bosses. If you're doing this on a league start based scenario, just take rusted metamorphs, throw them in any map, you're guaranteed money. That's what I did on league start, and it was easy money. But pretty much with these, we are also going to take a look at running metamorph with the metamorph nodes on here for the +1 samples. +1 samples. This one gives you the ability to summon it again, which is why we're doing 2 bosses. We got lag spike, looks like. Same with over here, +1 samples. And then this one also lets you drop an additional sample, and also like the additional samples, like those heart organs, like those pieces, and they sell for about 2 chaos each. Because this league has a challenge for doing 10 of, or doing 60 sets, so each set is worth 10 chaos. And also takes 25 less to fill. It makes it a little bit easier if you're doing the boss scene, but the boss is easier. And then we're also taking the one up here for the chance to be doubled. And we're also taking it with, you know, another 30% chance rewards be double. So you have like 3, 6, 9, 12, 42% to double your rewards from it for fun. And then I'm skipping the Rogue Metamorph just because I've done Rogue Metamorph in the past leagues when it was on the sections. And it wasn't really worth it when I was trying it out. So I'm just going to skip it because you're not going to take this on a normal league start if you're even doing this in general. It's more be just based on the big nodes. And since we're using scarabs, I don't need the 4% here and the 6% here. So there's no point taking that. This one I had to take. And same with this one, just to get up to the nodes on top. But pretty much, we're just going to pretty much see, like, no matter what, we're guaranteed money. Because it's, I think these are 0.25. Yeah. So 1 chaos will give you 4 of these. You know, these are on 1 chaos each. And these are 3 chaos each. So, I mean, it's guaranteed money, to be honest. But the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to pretty much grab one of these, clear the whole map out, go back to town, dump my whole stash out, and then kill the metamorph boss. And then whatever he drops, I'm going to dump in this metamorph tab alone. And at the end, we'll compare rusted on the first video, which will continue after this one. Next video, we'll do the same thing with polish. Third video will be the same thing with gilded. And then the gilded one, we'll actually compare all of them. And just to see. But let's do the first one together. Oh yeah, I forgot metamorph. We can take out. Take a harbinger. Keep those for later. None of this really makes a difference. None of this matters for this. So yeah, pretty much metamorph. Only thing we're gonna test pretty much from this. We got Delirium too, that should be interesting. So I'll go around the whole map, clear everything out, get all the samples. I'll go back later and loot the map at the end, after the video's over. I'll do it at the end just to save time, actually. Nice. Oh, and we're dead. This build is definitely not the strongest. There we go. I think the only thing left now should be the other corner. One up here, I think. Nope, it's dead end. I'll do Legion later. Okay, so before I select this, we'll do like I said, go back to town. Normally if I loot everything first, it'll be a lot easier. Okay. So like we're pretty much looking for like a boss for sure. But like looking for like currencies, we're taking catalyst no matter what. And we need at least one boss. So you want to make sure the next time I could take the second, it's currency. Yeah. So yeah, like that's 4 chaos there. Then we'll go again, take whatever, we need a boss. We're going to go for currency, currency, and this one doesn't matter. Mainly chaos and currency is what I'm going to prioritize. And we're dead. Not the best build to showcase this. Especially going back to town after this every time is going to be the tricky part. But yeah, nothing dropped. I don't care about chance orbs. But pretty much, like, it's definitely not much for Rusted, but it's like 2, 4, 6, 8 chaos on the first one alone. So that automatically paid for the whole map. And then all these little things here. But I'm pretty much going to dump everything in here, and then at the end we'll sort it out. Then we'll come back with a spreadsheet and see how much money do we make on it. Because we're going to make more than 5 chaos, 10 chaos, whatever it is for all these maps. But I'm going to go run the other ones real quick, and then we'll be right back with the results. Okay, so we're back now. So I finished the Rusted ones. Pretty much I ended up just knocking out actually all 3 of them at once. So there's definitely a couple mistakes I did make in this. I did not realize also in doing this, make sure you check which organs have the unique. So if you're doing City Square, you have 3 bosses. I would recommend choosing the eyes. If you have a unique boss, just choose the eyes and then leave the other bosses out of it when you're doing one of them if you can. Because apparently the eyes, if you look at trade, apparently they go for between 2 to 10 chaos, which I don't think that's correct. To be honest, I think it's like 2 to 5, give or take. And I didn't really pay any attention to this at all when I was running any of this. And I just took whatever, you know, gave me, pretty much whatever gave me catalyst is all I looked at when I was doing this. And just filled the bar, which is super easy. Was it the best strategy? No. I honestly, If you're running this like how I did, we have to go out every time, put them in here. It's a real pain to do. If you're doing this in regular league, it's a lot easier. It is, after a while, this does get frustrating to do because it makes, especially the headhunter builds, it definitely screwed me up a lot of times. So I just stopped caring. Also, I didn't think about it until actually I finished this project. But this is pretty much the results from the rusted one. When I did the math on this, I did not calculate anything out, any of the other stuff. I only calculated the catalyst and the organs, because that's all you're really going to look at when you're doing this. This is like free items if you get lucky on this. And like, you know, I'm not going to calculate a chain of bind, you know, a couple splinters, a couple offerings. Like, who cares about like 5 chaos here, whoopie-doo. Like, not even a chaos. You know, like, I could probably say like did I even get a good one on here? No, they're all crap. It's like, I'm not going to calculate this stuff. Like, who cares? I just want to leave it in here to show it. But pretty much the catalyst and the organs are probably the only thing we care about on rusted. It was very interesting. Like, the catalyst is extremely random. Like, only 5 fertiles and 20 runs. You know, 2 accelerating, 5 prismatics, 2 unstables, 4 tempings. It's very interesting. You get a lot of, you're going to see, you know, the common ones probably the most of all of them. But you definitely can take them and just bender them off to get other ones if you want to go for it. But pretty much from the rusted one, we spent 5 chaos. This does not include maps or anything like that. It's just the scarab alone. So 5 chaos. For all the organs, I honestly didn't feel like sitting there going like, okay, this one's maybe 3 chaos. Maybe this one's 4 chaos. Maybe this one's 5 chaos. I did not see a point to it whatsoever. So I just said, screw it. TFT does 10 chaos for a full set. We'll just put 2 chaos apiece. 2, 4, 6, 8. That's 10 chaos for a full set. So why not just make it easier? We'll copy TFT's thing, and that's how I just got the price of everything. And then also, don't forget, when you're invested, it's only, what do you want to call it? 4 organs per run. As long as you don't get screwed over like I did a bunch of times. And on the eyes, only gave me 1 option to choose from. So that you automatically brick the second set. But the main thing looked at here is the catalyst. So this is just the price we're going for. I took the cheapest ones. Like Imbune is 0.15 each. Noxus are 1. The one we got a lot of is 0.5. Somehow Tempings are 1 chaos this league. Probably because it's late in the league. Also at the end of the league right now. Abrasive is 0.2. Turbulent is 0.25. Then stables are 3s, which are really rare to get, the crit ones. Prismatics are 5, the most expensive. Fertiles dropped in price down to 3, and Excels are 1. So it's very interesting. Like, the biggest money from this is probably the Prismatics for the 25C, then the Fertiles, the Intrinsic, the stat ones, which is really weird. I guess because the stat one's probably expensive, right? Is doing pretty good in price right now because of the Omni Science builds, which will be gone probably next league anyway. But that probably helped the price of these because normally these are not worth anything on normal leagues. Like, other than that, like, you know, I guess Nox is like 1 chaos. But like overall, we made about 264 chaos in the 20 maps. And then if you take out the -5 chaos, we made a profit of 259 chaos. So it's not bad. Obviously, it does not include anything else you get in the map, any elite mechanics, you know, all the extra junk you get. Because I wanted to do this project, not the way I see a lot of people doing their videos this league is, you know, here's how to make money on Harbinger, but we're also going to include Strongbox, Harbinger, whatever else people add. You know, Harvest, Delirium, blah, 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 in the map. And it doesn't really show you the true of that thing. I think Path of Math is doing that right now. Like, showing the true numbers of everything. But just want to do my own while I can. Because it's probably one of my last projects for the league anyway. So, pretty much, you know, it's not bad. I would definitely recommend Rusted is really good. You know, even if you looked at it, you took off the fact that you just don't use the tree at all, the Atlas tree. And you're only getting, you know, 1... organ per run, you don't really care about the organs too much, to be honest. Most of your time when running these is going to be your catalysts, because that's going to be your main thing, especially early in league. The catalysts sell extremely well. Easy money. But pretty much You know, Rust is not bad. 259 chaos. I'll take that. Not the best, but hopefully we get some more. We make more money on the polished and gilded ones, which are going to be cost more. So that's why it's going to be more interesting to see if you actually get more money out of it. But that's the end of the Rusted project. Hope everyone liked the video. If you like to see, subscribe down below. Come follow me on Twitch. And if you're using Rusted, you know, go for it. If you can get them cheap early on in the league, that's what I'm going to probably do in 3.18, I think is next league. I don't know what league is anymore. Forget now. But if they are cheap and early, I'm going to try to buy them on day 2 if I can. And just put them on every map and then start selling the catalyst off super quick. Because everyone wants Fertile on League Start. And they go for a lot of money. But that's the end of the Rusted project. And hope to see everyone on the next one.